One of these.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe. That would work. It's Cinco de Mayo.
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as May 5th.
There you go. May 5th, 2025. Good morning, Cubs. We're so glad you're here today. It is Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. It was rainy, but then yesterday, did you notice, like toward the end of the day, the sun came out and it was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
For like a little bit of the weekend.
Just a little peek.
Most of it was really rainy.
Hopefully everybody got a nice chance to just refresh. Like relax, refresh, hunker down at home. Did you get to hunker down?
Yes. Can you share with us your name and who your teacher is, and we'll hold your tool till mindful moment at the end.
And for our reading Cubs, this is not accurate. It goes with their countdown in kindergarten.
I'm in reading club.
Can you tell us your name?
Kair
And who's your teacher?
Miss Nab.
Miss Nab. But today you're going by,
Orion?
and is it change your name day
Yes.
for your countdown in kindergarten?
Yes.
Okay.
So fun.
That's so fun.
Must be end day.
You got your rings back on. We're distracted. Sorry.
All right.
All right, 2 birthdays.
Yes, so Cubs, we are in another one of those birthday droughts, but have no fear. We have to get started with our summer birthdays.
We do.
We don't
That worked
have
out.
very many days left of school, so we're going to jump in. We are going to celebrate the Cubs with birthdays June 1st through June 5th. So no birthdays for May 5th, but we're going to go a month out. Fast forward. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Russell.
You're welcome.
All right, we have Sanaya in Miss Eggert's room for June 1st. Happy birthday. For June 2nd, we have Eleanor Phillips in Mrs. Kellerman's room. Jet and Jude from Mrs. Nab and Mrs. Cunningham's room. For the 3rd, we have Raylan in Mrs. Wadfogel's room. Grace in Miss Fiore's room, and Alexander in Mrs. Benjamin's room. For June 4th, we have Piper in Miss Canatelli's room. And then the 5th, there's several birthdays. June 5th, we have Graham in Miss Canatelli's room. Riley Stone in Mrs. Allen's room. Trenton in Mrs. Patterson's room. And Lenora in Mrs. Knapp's room. So happy birthday. We also have a very special staff birthday on June 5th.
We sure do. One of our amazing 2nd grade teachers, Miss Shepard, has a birthday on June 5th. So looking ahead, happy birthday to all those Cubs, including Miss Shepard.
Yes, happy birthday, everybody.
So we'll do all the
Happy birthday.
June and July birthdays, right?
Yes.
And then I think when we come back in August, is that when we do?
Correct.
When we do that,
We
do
do
August
August,
birthdays.
yep.
Great.
Your birthday's in August?
Yes.
That's
Oh,
wonderful.
great.
Always 25th.
There you go.
That's amazing.
Mrs. Russell, how's our
Okay.
weather looking?
Weather is iffy. So
Yeah.
it is a little partly cloudy today. The sun wants to peek out today. Not sure if it will or not. We'll see.
It currently
Time will
is.
tell.
It
Yes.
is right now.
59 degrees. It's not going to be a warm day, but I'm hoping that we can get outside. It just might be like hazy overcast, but yeah. No rain is from what I saw today.
Now looking way ahead, the weather forecaster I saw on the news this morning, who does a good job, not as good as you,
No one is as good.
does a good job. She said this weekend is going to be stunning.
Oh,
love
Stunning,
that
stunning
word.
was the
Oh,
adjective
that's
she used for the
wonderful.
weather this
Oh,
coming
I love
weekend.
that.
Love
Yeah,
it.
looking forward to that. It is also Staff Appreciation Week, so we appreciate our staff here so much. Every person in our building, every grown-up in our building works hard together to take care of our Cubs and to take care of each other. We're going to celebrate our staff this week, and our PTO is a big part of that.
Absolutely.
So I came here with them yesterday and we were setting up the staff lounge. They did an awesome job getting all of that ready, and there's a little something, a little surprise every day this week.
That's such a fun week.
Hey, speaking of the week, one surprise for our students, you do not have school tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow is election day. It's one of our election days each year. And it's also a staff professional development day. So you will be home tomorrow and then back to school on Wednesday.
Kind of a wonky week, but we're still excited to have you guys the 4 days we get you.
And an announcement for Mrs. Beaker, if you have a library book at home tonight, put it in your book bag so that you can bring it to the hub on Wednesday. Mrs. Beaker is working hard to restock our shelves, clean the books, clean the shelves so they're ready to go for next year. So we have about 200 books out of our library.
So
So
update
Get
hopefully
those back.
on Thursday. We'll
Yes.
be able to say we have half that.
that's
That
right.
would be
So
great.
let's work hard to make sure that we bring those back so that other Cubs can enjoy them next year.
Mrs. Beaker, thanks for doing that. And Cubs, if you bought an experience from the wagon, we will schedule those very soon. So when you see us, if you ask me, my answer will be really soon. We're looking at our calendars. We're going to get all those experiences in. I did
How did
not
our
check
cafeteria
the
challenge?
cafeteria
Oh.
challenge. Oh, do we have a note?
No,
Well, we'll get back to them on
We'll
that.
get back to you on the
Because we
cafeteria
want
challenge,
accurate
Cubs.
data.
Yes,
needs to be
of
accurate. All
course.
right, special guest, you have been so patient waiting your turn.
I was gonna ask about the cafeteria challenge.
Update
Oh, I
to
wish
be
I had that
to be
number.
determined. To be determined. We'll have to share another day.
Can you share with us your tool that you can take us out for Mindful Moment Monday? What is this tool? When do you use it? How does it help?
I use it like almost at anywhere. So when I'm done, sometimes, which has not been happening a lot, I try to make a design by popping in and out like.
It kind of helps you kind of like keep your mind busy. I love he said, I use this when I'm down, but that hasn't happened a lot. So that's great that you are able to have a tool when you are needing it.
And I like the added piece. We've seen Poppets on here as a tool, but his piece was I make a design. So he's kind
Yeah.
of trading what his brain is thinking about. So he's doing the breathing exercise, but at the same time he's changing that channel too to something new.
And he just made a little design in that and did that, and that's a helpful tool that you said that you use at home or at school. Is this at your classroom? Do you have this tool in your classroom?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Here, unsurprising to anyone is going to be the fact that Mrs. Skelton does something similar, but with my eggs. When I use an egg, I love redesigning the eggs that are left in the carton. So before I
Oh,
put it
that's
back,
fun.
I reorganize them in a new pattern. It brings
do
me
that.
joy.
I used to do that on Easter, but
Thank you so much for having that in common with me. I appreciate that, dude.
Well, Orion, great job today. Will you please help us with our motto?
yes.
Let's do it. Here at Creekside.
Take care of others and take care of ourselves, and we take care of
Can you give me art?
Creekside Cubs
Look
care.
at that.
Good job.
Bye,
Have a great day, Cubs.
everybody.
Please stand for the pledge.
See you later.